walking here. I'm walking here.
All right, hey, it's time for the first Race Tech walk and talk of the week here. 2024 TransCan at Walton Raceway. Quite a bit to talk about. We're going to walk along here beside the the golf cart parade that is about to fire up here. It's, what time is it? It's about almost 7:45 on day one, so it's Wednesday. We had practice throughout the morning. I didn't really get to, well, we didn't get to motos. 250 intermediate opens the show at, always opens the show at 2 o'clock, so we didn't get to till 2 o'clock, so it was practice. Everybody got 2 sets of practices, but I want to kind of keep making sure we can see the golf carts in the background there. Okay, yeah, so 2024 TransCan, weather perfect, humidity disappeared, wasn't a cloud in the sky, light breeze, kept everything kind of cool, but not, you know, it was perfect. So we'll kind of get these guys in the background here. Quinn, how's the your racing pro-am this week?
Yeah.
How was it out there? We're just talking about you getting a little body English on that triple.
I'll show you how it is.
Oh, there you go.
No, we're eating a lot of roosts with the 450s, but other than that, it's real good.
All right, buddy, have a good week. Yeah, so as part of the TransCan, you're actually a pro. You're allowed to race the TransCan. So you know, no rules for racing a track before a pro national when it's TransCan. So lots of guys taking advantage of that. In fact, we had 43 riders on the gate for the Pro-Am. I know Tiger Wood was an alternate, and so you can, as an alternate, yeah, check that out. As an alternate, you get you can go do practice.
Trump one?
You can go do, what's that now?
Did you get the Trump one?
I did not.
Oh, Billy, you missed the best one, buddy. You gotta find the Trump one.
Was it pro or anti?
No, it's like 50 pairs.
It's a two-card float.
All right. Look at these guys. Okay, that's the winner right there. That was my fault right there. Okay, that was good. Hey, you're taking a shot at me, I thought. All right, so that's, yeah, so as an alternate, you get to go for practice. What's up, guys? As a yeah, like I say, you get to go down for practice, you get to go for the hot lap, and didn't really think he was going to get in. I'm in people's shots here. I'm going to get out of that. Yeah, so anyway, he went out and they put 43 people in, so he got to race, so that was cool. Unfortunately, we'll get to this. We'll get to this. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Or, what is, sorry, we're missing some of these things. But yeah, so we'll start the day. We had 10 motos today, 10 first motos. I'm trying to kind of leave myself half out of this so we can see these as they go by. Entries, by the way, are up over the 875 mark, so it's nice and busy, lots of stuff going on. The track, some people kind of didn't think it was ripped quite deep enough, perhaps. We saw a little bit of dust too around 1 o'clock, saw a bit of dust. So there was, I talked to the guys about that, and they said, well, we kind of maybe fell behind a little bit on it, but they wanted to not make it too deep and ruddy and tricky off the first one. Look at those guys! Because it is the first day, so they kind of went, you know, didn't want to get it too rutted up. But unfortunately, there were an awful lot of ambulance calls, a lot of medical calls. Hey, good ride today, buddy.
Thank you.
You only won by 53 seconds, I think, though.
Yeah.
What happened?
Good.
This is Parker Beckington, the third. Tell me it's the third. That'd be great if it was the third. I'm William Donnell Rainford. William Donnell Frank Reginald Rainford the third. How do you like that? Beat that, Parker Beckington the second. How'd you like the track, buddy? Was it good?
Good.
Yeah. What other classes are you racing?
6579 and GP.
And GP. Who's your competition? Ah, don't answer that. You better be careful.
Yeah, Murdy and Pastro.
Oh, right. Yeah. Do you know those guys from before?
Yeah, I know Pastro and Murdy, yeah.
You do? Okay. Yeah. Do you know, because Pastro's done our whole series up here. But he's a Texas guy.
Yeah. We raced him at Minos last year.
Ah, okay. So you do know him. All right, buddy. Hey, good luck. Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll see ya. Hey, guys. That was Parker Beckington. I don't know if he's the first, second, or third, but I hope you didn't hear that about my real name, because that could come back to haunt me. But yeah, so we had 10 motos. Yeah, the track, kind of like I said, being the first day, they don't want to get it too deep and make it so that people are, you know, running through the rut, having troubles on the first day. So a lot of people said it could have been a little bit more technical, a little bit deeper, a little more ruts. I asked someone what was the problem, was it one lined, and they said no, the problem was that it was no lined. So I'm like, oh, no lined. Anyway, yeah, so that was day one. We're heading intermediate 250s are the first moto to go out as starts off the show. Oh, this doesn't look good. Is that fresh?
Oh, fresh from this morning.
Oh no, what happened?
Those roller double jump things claimed me.
I noticed they don't have an all triumph category.
No, I know. I like stuck out with Cowie because there was like nobody in it. So I was
What'd you do?
Those like big roller double things in the back. I went out this morning and I was like, I did the first one and I was like, I can double them all. I went for the next one and I landed on top of it.
Well, everybody said that next one doesn't have much of a jump.
No, it does not.
Right.
I realized that after and I was like, yeah, no, didn't make it. It's like
well, sorry to see that. There were too many medical calls today. We were just talking about that.
I know.
All right, see you guys. That was Brooke Johnson on the Triumph out there. So yeah, she went down and obviously busted up her arm. So that sucks. Who's looking over there? I made eye contact with someone. Who is that? Hey guys. So yeah, 250 intermediate. I thought I mistakenly posted this morning that because I saw the number 600 of Alexander Fedorsov, and I thought he rides for the Club MX team. I thought he was riding the intermediate class. Turns out he wasn't. He's racing Schoolboy 2, I believe, and the Pro-Am. We'll get to him too because he had some troubles in the Pro-Am. But when he was out with the class with the rest of the intermediate guys, he was 4 seconds a lap faster. So dude was flying, and we're talking about a class that includes Blake Davies and Bobby Gravel. So he's got some speed. Also, I mentioned to 981 Robbie Malinowski. Of course, he is not eligible to race intermediate. He was on the podium last year in the intermediate, so he's up to the Pro-Am class. He had some troubles in the Pro-Am. Again, I keep getting ahead of myself, but he almost ran me over too. I don't know if you watched that little video clip I put up. I put together a little video from the Pro-Am class, but yeah, he can. Yeah, he had some troubles with Tiger Wood. Anyway, so he wasn't out in that class. Let's see. Number 53, that's, I'm talking about practice now because we're watching that. Those guys go out there. Dylan Walsh is here from Britain. He's racing here, then he's going home. He's got to race another British national, and then he's got to race a Thursday night or a Wednesday night race in Belgium or Holland, he said. And then he goes straight to a GP, or no, back to his British races. And then he goes, so the guy, he's busy. His next few weeks are super busy. He's here on the Walton Kawasaki team, the number 53, on a 250. Obviously Kawasaki would love to see somebody get in there and get between Drew Adams and Kevin Benoit. Who knows what'll happen by the end of the week if he gets more time on the bike, adjusts the bike, gets used to the track. But at this point, I don't see anybody having the pace to go with those guys. So we'll have to see what happens. Well, having said that, no. Yeah, anyway, at this point with Dylan Walsh, nice guy, met him. Got talking to him for a little bit. My dad's from Liverpool, so we had that in common. So I kind of talked a little bit about, hey, my dad's from England. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're doing this thing too where the 250 junior, historically the 250 junior class, I mean even back in my day, like, you know, you get like 4 qualifiers. You get like hundreds of kids show up to race the 250 junior class. It was always the chaotic class. So we've kind of started this fun thing. We kind of started it with Ayrton Pomeroy, where the 250 junior class winner we give the stud status. So I've kind of been spreading that around, having some fun with it too. So anyway, 250 junior, we're calling that stud status. Noah Viney is here. He rides for the MCR Moto Concepts team. He's actually here. He's got his MCR mechanic here with him. He's racing the WSX series. So he's here doing this. Uh-oh. Hey. So cool to see him. Ryder McNabb is also here. So I talked to him. Talked to him about how he's doing with his the old heart situation, right? Because he has that going on. He said he's going to go see a specialist soon. They have to basically do blood tests and kind of see what's going on with the enzymes and all that stuff to see if he's on the road to recovery. So hopefully he's going to do well. I don't want to jump ahead because there's a couple more things there. Matty Jorgensen is back because I saw Brennan Schofield over there. He goes, I don't really have anything to do. He's not here till Friday. So he's going to race the weekend. He's not racing during the week. So that's Matty Jorgensen, the 245. So he is in the final one. I mentioned the 981 Malinowski's racing. Tim Tremblay's here. He's racing throughout the week here. Looks good. His plan always was to race Deschambault and Walton. Also pretty cool to see 738. Steve Sims out there again. He's racing the 30B. I think he's defending champ. I'm kidding. Still funny, Steve. Still funny. He didn't. He won't be defending champ next year. Let's just say that. Let's turn the page here. Yeah, I was talking to Tim Lee, the head referee. He also said this too. So last year they were giving penalties and stuff, right? Fines if your numbers weren't right. Like, you know, you go into the intermediate class, you don't have yellow backgrounds, blah, blah, blah. You get a fine. And that money goes to, just so people know, he's not pocketing it. It's going to the to Tanner Ward's Ride With Me, the Tanner Stifler Foundation. So it's going to good use. So if you want to come in and break some rules, just know that when you hand the money over, it's not lining anybody's pockets. It's going to the fundraiser. So that's pretty cool to see. I always get weird looks doing this. It's the easiest way to get information out. How are you guys doing? Who you got here? Who you got? Kenzie, who do you got? How many riders you got here?
Oof. I don't know.
Look at that
probably.
lighting. Oh, we got the golden hour going here. Oh, sorry, now you're my shadow. My little silly camera's in there now. There we go.
There we go. That's the right lighting. Now we look gorgeous. Yeah, we probably got about 30 riders on the gate this week, so it's going to be a busy week for me, but lots of fun. So
good day today?
Yeah, solid start to the week. Some kids were a little bit of a disappointment, but I mean, that's first moto. Track conditions were not...
Names, we want names. I'm kidding. Don't say names.
Track conditions were not ideal. They're not what we get ready for, right? Like,
yeah, no, I think
wasn't...
track conditions surprised a lot of people, I think.
I mean, it wasn't a national caliber track today, which makes it tough.
We never talked to Brandy.
So, yeah, you got to talk to Brandy. Brandy had a good moto.
You were in a good battle. We got Brandy McClarty here, the number 2 out there. You were in a good battle in your moto. How did it go for you? There's a bit of chaos out there.
Yeah, I got a decent start, I guess, pretty far back, but I was able to pass a few people.
Did you see the stuff that happened out front right off the start?
No.
Turn 2?
No, I
You made
didn't.
it through the dust cloud?
Yeah.
Okay, well that caused a bit of a stir.
Yeah.
Yeah, track wasn't ideal, or did you like it?
It was a little dry, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
All right, okay. You look like you're really enjoying this, so I won't make you suffer any longer. Hey, good luck.
Thank
You're
you.
Looking good out there on the number 2.
Thank you.
We'll see you. Have a great week.
You too.
All right, guys. Thanks. What are you doing standing way out here on the outskirts? What are you doing standing out here?
Well, we're watching the golf cart parade, but it ended.
Well,
and now we're just enjoying the sunlight.
Oh, okay.
And seeing Logan.
Kenzie Hennessy trains a lot of kids at HMX. Let's see here. Yeah, the finish line now for the pros and the amateur day is actually at Dave Bell Tower now. So when you see that, that's where it's for both the amateur all week and then the pros. So that's a little bit different. And the transponder line is right at the bottom. So there's the line is at the bottom. So that's where the official finish is going to be. So no shenanigans over that reverse step down. Reverse step down? So there's that. The track was a little dusty, like I said before. The rhythm section, they're calling it, Dave is calling it the Dirty Dozen. I didn't go over and count them. Because remember it was the 9 commandments and I said or the 10 commandments, and I said there were only 9 before, so it was the 9 commandments. Now we're calling it the Dirty Dozen, so I'm gonna have to go there and count, because I know people are doing triple, that's 6, and then double. We're gonna have to go see if there's 12 jumps over there. But anyway, a couple guys were doing the triple in, triple out as well, triple, which was pretty big. It was a little tough. Oh, look at these. Okay, now we're coming into the judging for the golf cart parade here. So I'm gonna turn the page here, but we'll see if we can get see if they announce a winner here or anything. All right, let's get to first motos. 2 o'clock, first motos, 250 intermediate, whole shot. Here we go again. Bobby Gravel, Blake Davies. Behind them it was Cole Pranger and Gavin Forsberry. Looking great, all of them. Asher Brown is running the number 75 here, and Jaden Riley's also here, back from Loretta's. So cool to see them. Jacob Fredrickson and Liam Dodds got together. That kind of screwed them both up, sent them way back, both of them. So they didn't have the motos that they wanted. Yeah, actually, so Blake Davies made a pass on the last lap, got himself into the lead. He said there was really nowhere to pass. He said it was he's the one who said it was no line. He said that, there he is now. Yeah, so there was no anyway, he made it by, but Bobby came back and took the win on him, so it was great. In third was Pranger, and Forsberry had a good battle, and behind them, Alec Godano. A little bit of a space back to Alec, but he rode pretty well. Parker Beckington, we just talked to him. He took the 65-7 to 9 by 53 seconds over, is that 99? Is that Mueller, or is that a one of the Kukielka kids? Shoot, sorry. 30B, pretty funny. Steve Shore was out there. you know, famously two-stroke guy through and through. Well, remember last year he said he thought he might move to the dark side, and he has. So he was out there on a 454 stroke. Turns out it worked well because Scott Bowes was out front, the 117. But Steve Shore got by, took the win. So his plan worked. So he's out there. Super Mini was next. We had a rider down. He was, yeah, it sounds like it was a hip, like a pelvis and a dislocation of the hip. So that was a bit of a rough one there. But out front, Dexter Seitz ran the number 1. Alec Godano behind him. Tyler Kirby was 3rd, and then Hayden Dupuy. Those guys were kind of the class of the field, so they kind of started pulling out, pulling away. And then Tyler Kirby just turned it on. Kirby got by, first he got by Godano, then he got by Seitz on the same lap, kind of at the halfway mark. So that was, yeah, actually really looking good. I mean, we talked about him because I saw him ride the Super Mini at Gopher Dunes on Amateur Day, and I was impressed. And then he went to Loretta Lynn's. I don't think he had the Lorettas that he wanted, but he was there at Loretta's. Uh-oh, here we go. I'll turn and talk to you if you want. I'll do it. You know I'll do it.
No, we're just the fangirls. That's it.
You know I'll do it.
Pam wanted to do it, not me.
Hang on.
No.
What do you mean? You got the shirt on?
No, Pam wanted to. Pam said I love her.
Are you saying?
She watches these every week on YouTube.
Pam or
Pan? Pan.
It's still a reference, you guys. We can still laugh about that.
I call her that all the time. Pan.
Do you?
Yeah.
How's the team announcement coming?
Good. It'll be on Saturday, Billy.
It's not gonna happen right now.
Just like I told you an hour ago.
Can I blow it?
And
Can
yesterday.
I say it?
No.
I haven't said it. I've alluded to a couple things.
This went left.
Oh, that's it. They've lost interest already.
No, you can't. You gotta wait till Saturday. I don't even know who it's gonna be.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. I can't say. What's the plan for tonight? Who did you vote in the parade?
No, but I decorated the Mexican cart, so I feel like we're gonna win just because it cost me a lot of money in Amazon. Is that? You don't even know how to edit videos, so I know that's not getting out. Get out of here!
I don't edit this.
I know, that's what's bad.
It just
So I'm gonna walk away now.
All right.
We'll see you in England.
Courtney.
We'll see you in England.
Team Canada manager, Courtney Lloyd. Couldn't get anything out of her there. Yes, of course we know who the team is, but we can't say it. And I'm not gonna say it because I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be that media guy. I've already got a little GoPro in front of me. This is as far as I'm gonna go for the TMZ route. Okay, so yeah, Tyler Kirby, man, flying. I think he's 15. So he's obviously gonna be done with the Super Mini very soon. But he got out there and man, he actually gapped the guy. So behind him, it ended up being, because 27, Guardano slid out, kind of dropped back, and then he kind of tried to push. Then they got into lap traffic, and he kind of shook his head as he kind of went by, almost, not to me, but I could tell he was like, ah, crap. I messed up again. I can't catch these guys. So the battle, there goes Kirby right now in the back. I don't think they know he's back there. He's bumper jumping. But yeah, so he, yeah, Kirby pulled away. There he's there. If we get up, I'm going to talk to him. Let's keep walking this way. Look, I just mentioned that you're here without a rider for the week, though.
Yeah, helping out GDR.
I didn't see you do anything. You stood talking to me most of the day.
I just stand there looking pretty, you know.
All right, well, you're gonna have to work harder at that
sells
too.
Sells the bikes.
Now, look, he's walking fast. He's walking right past me. Yeah. All right, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna. Hey, wait. I'm waving him down. He's got rubber gloves on for some reason. I don't know why, but dude, come here.
Get out here, dude.
Come on, we gotta talk to you about that race.
Yeah.
That was a good ride.
I think we won. I'm pretty sure we won.
I don't know how many of you were out there, but you won.
We were a couple. We won though. That number 1.
There's a few winners, but
We
Did you
smoked
see that?
them.
Like you were behind him for a while, then you passed both of them on one lap.
Passed them all of them. We passed all of them.
You're hanging out with these boys and getting all cocky.
Yeah. I think I'm making
shirtless.
them.
Oh, you're rubbing off on them.
Yep.
And you're all wearing rubber gloves.
Yeah.
yeah, I had cuts in my hands.
Is this getting medical?
It's getting almost medical.
I know, but were you happy with your ride? You need a better start. I mean, you showed that you
We need some more torque on this baby. Put some.
Are you talking about the golf cart or
Yeah,
your bike?
dude. This.
Well, what's the question?
This, yeah.
Do you need
This?
what?
The golf cart race?
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Oh, I missed it. There's not supposed to be a golf cart race, guys. It was
Always a
canceled.
race, man.
There's always. This was the race.
So you won the unofficial.
We
just
run
canceled
golf cart race
race.
and the Super Mini race. I won both of them.
Are you? When are you moving up?
Next year.
Next year, yeah.
Yeah, I got a 250 next year.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, I can hold this here and let it go sideways, but we will.
Yeah. Well,
good job.
Yeah.
You're not racing this week?
no, I'm still hurt. Not hurt, but like
I'm not 100%. So I'm just gonna wait. I don't know. I'll see how.
If we wait for you to be 100%.
I know. It won't happen, but I'm not. I'm still really sore. I have a bruised spinal cord right now, and it kind of hurts a lot.
Did you hear that, everyone?
Yeah. So I'm just racing Sunday, and we're playing it safe.
All right. Supercross again this winter?
Oh yeah.
You gonna make it happen?
Yeah. We're. I don't know where I'm gonna go training this year, but I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
We're trying to figure that out.
Are you gonna drag this gentleman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
You're wanting to, yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to line up for A1. I'm gonna train with this guy back at home.
Which guy? Which guy? This guy?
No,
This guy.
This guy. Let's get more of this guy. He's a comical guy.
Yeah, we're gonna train at both of our tracks, and hopefully I'm ready to line up for A1.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
How old will you be then?
16. I just turned 16 like a few weeks ago.
Okay, so you're in.
Oh yeah.
How's school going?
It's going pretty. I'm actually pretty good at school. I get straight A's. So.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna do anything post-secondary, or are you gonna wait till after racing?
That's not the plan. Just get through high school and figure it out from there.
Thanks, man. All right. Well, thanks, boys.
Thank you.
Anything you want to Tyler? Anything? Any last words?
That's it.
Older wide.
All right. All right. That was, as you know, Julian Bannock, Tyler Kirby, and Blake Davies. Some characters, apparently. That's why they went ripping by. They announced that they canceled the golf cart race, but apparently they went for it anyway. Okay, yeah, so we saw that. Second place, a little bit of a gap back to a nice little battle still between Dexter Seitz and Hayden Dupuis. And like I said, Alec Godano kind of left back. 50 GP, Caden Mueller, the 99, had about a 10-second gap back to second. Is it Junior or JR Giannette? And then Hayden Balin and the younger of the Pastero brothers. That was Patrick Pastero. Hey, look at these guys. I'm going to turn it and see if we can't get them. He had a race today, but he had to work hard to come back. But we got Tegan Kortenbach here. Like I said, they love talking about you. I think they just like saying your last name at Loretta's.
Yeah, they talked quite a bit about me, asking if I was related to some hockey player.
Yeah, see, I know. He's a captain of the Canucks or something? I should know that. I lived in Vancouver for a long time. Whoops, I lived right across the street from Trevor Linden.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
Yeah. I know that captain. Hey, okay, so Loretta's, we won't talk about that right now, but I know you, we talked about it earlier. You made that pass for the lead and then went down.
Yeah, that wasn't...
So I keep bringing it up.
Pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. No big deal.
Now, how about today? You had that 250 junior race that I saw. What, tough start? What happened?
Yeah, spun off the gate a little bit. Bad start. Classic mistake, but worked through the pack best I could. Not stoked on it, but did what we could.
How far did you make it up?
I don't know. I think like 6 or something.
Oh, yeah, 6. Okay. All right, man. Well, long week ahead of us. What, couple races tomorrow?
Yep. Should be 2 races tomorrow, I believe.
All right. Okay, guys.
Alrighty, see ya.
Yeah, good luck. See ya. Thanks. Tegan Kortenbach, the 247. If they're gonna wave, we'll give them some camera time. Yeah, 50 GP. I mentioned that. Hayden Mueller. We're gonna turn the page here. Then we had the break before the. I'm gonna head over this way because there's some pro guys here. Before the Pro-Am Moto, Tyler Medallia is standing over there. He's racing a 450 out there this week, so that's interesting to see. I mentioned that Tiger Wood made it in as an alternate. They let 43 riders off the gate. I mentioned 31. Sorry, these are notes I have here too, but I mentioned them earlier because I'm kind of tripping over my notes. Yeah, Tanner Ward got out front on lap 2. I kind of missed the first little part of the start, kind of cut over. Tanner Ward had, of course, Noah Viney. I bet you Noah Viney pulled the whole shot. In fact, I was taking video, so if you went back and watched the video, that's where I almost got run over. And kind of, you saw the bit of shakiness, but I left it in there because kind of added to the whole thing. So, yeah, so off the start it was, hey, how are you? It was local boy, riding for the team, riding for the host team. Oh, he's trying to... This guy had one of the best races of the day out there in the plus 50. Mark Dion. Chris Pomeroy went at it. Mark pulled the whole shot. Well, I guess I'll talk about that now. We don't have to talk about 50. Mark pulled the whole shot. Chris got around him, gapped him a little bit. Chris is on the 2025 Honda 450. Mark reeled him back in. Right at the flag, they were wheel to wheel, so that was cool to see. I'm gonna walk over here to Tim because maybe Tim has some updates for us. Hey boys, before live, I ask you, Tim, we got Tim, the head referee here. Can I ask you to sum up the day, buddy? As head ref, how was today?
A lot of good racing. There was a lot of good battles, especially that intermediate moto was amazing battles. A little dusty, but should be good for tomorrow.
Is that a plan? Like, have you guys talked about, okay, we're going to rip it deeper and we're going to water more? Is that kind of thing?
You better believe it. You better believe it.
If you're watching this, you better get ready.
So hopefully
mud tires? I mean sand tires?
Hopefully not that muddy, but hopefully it's really good throughout the day. It might be a little muddy in the morning, but it'll turn out better in the afternoon.
All right, head referee's kind of a thankless job, so I'm going to say thank you because you do a great job, and you got to stick to your guns, and you got to be that guy. So
yeah, thanks.
You do a good job of it.
Thank you very
and the
much.
mullet's really working out too.
Yeah, we'll see you guys all out on the track all day.
Hey, that's Allison Thompson from Husqvarna, Canada, carrying a KTM. All right, so yeah, so at the end, like I say, they were wheel to wheel, but it was Chris Pomeroy took the win ahead of Mark Leon, and in third place was Milt Reimer, FXR's Milt Reimer. He's here for the first time, so it was cool to see him out there. He was loving it. Gave a pretty good speech up there on the stage too. Oh, here comes some results. Plus, there's a plus 50 going up, just like I just talked about. Hey, easy on the staples. We're not giving those things away.
Hell no. Oh, fuck.
Oh! Nice.
I'm shooting blanks, Billy.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, yeah, so yeah, it was Tanner Ward. Yeah, I had Tyler Medallia closing in on him on the 450 as the two of them went through. Noah Viney was up there holding off Tim Tremblay, who was coming up, who also had, we spoke to him briefly, Quinn Amiot on him. Dylan Walsh was behind them. So Dylan Walsh was sitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6th. So that's where he was sitting. Number 66, Noah Porter is here. It looks good on that 450. Kind of got, he kind of got caught by the big group that was behind him. That included like Tyler Gibbs, we had Wyatt Kerr, Luke Fauser, Malinowski had moved his way up into that. Creighton Dillon was in that one. Tiger Wood moved up to that spot as well from going almost down in the first corner kind of thing, and Max Philippek as well. So that was how it ended. Tanner Ward held on. There goes Bill Van Voot. Yeah, so Tanner Ward held on to that, so it was good for the home crowd here, home team, to take the win ahead of Tyler Medallia, and then Noah Viney hung on for third. Plus 50, we just talked about that. So we'll turn the page here, see if we got, see if we catch anybody else's eye here. Ladies, a bit of drama here in the ladies race. I've spoken to Kaylee Kayer a couple times. I haven't spoken to Ev. She went by, she was on her way to the KTM showers over there when I looked out of the motorhome trailer that I'm in. But yeah, so the whole shot, actually the first whole shot was Brianna Shelton is here, number 15, and she led Ev and then Kaylee Kayer, so all the usual suspects were behind her, but then it got red flagged, so that was unfortunate. So on the restart, Ev and Kaylee came around leading, but Kaylee just sent it off the ski jump right after the first turn. You come up over that tunnel. She just sent it, was on the inside, kind of had the inside, and then they came together in that next turn, that kind of the off camera to the left before the Dirty Dozen, the rhythm section. They both went down in a cloud of smoke, cloud of dust. They collected Brianna Rose as well, so number 110, so she went down as well. So they got up pretty much last, and there was a little bit of yelling, a little bit of finger pointing. I took the shot of coming towards me, and as I turned, there was a big cloud of smoke, dust, and so I kind of missed the actual contact. So I didn't really see how it went. So I can't really comment, but I know there were some people a little upset about it. But anyway, so that's how that went. So Brianna Shelton was out front. The 7W, let's call her 7. Katrine Ferguson was up in second. Then we had Kiana Kurtz. So that was. They were good battles up front. So the thing we were watching was how far would Kaylee Kayer get up and how far up would Ev Brodeur make it up. So Brianna was up. She was starting to gap Ferguson, and then Shelton went down. She dumped it in just after, because we're going backwards now. So right after the Dave Bell Tower, she dumped it. Katrine Ferguson was able to get around her, make the pass, and she held on to it. She held on. Brianna was going nuts trying to catch.
Doing the dead walk through your wreck motocross. Look at snow cones for everybody. Snow Pop will be watching.
How was it today? We got Ryan Gauld here, the mouth of the south.
The north? North of the north. That doesn't work as good. That doesn't go as good.
the north of the north?
My side of things was good. I don't think it went as good on the track side of things.
Well, the racing was good, but people were...
Yeah, I think it was just a little tougher. They didn't go quite as deep enough. They fell a little behind. It was obviously hot too. But, I mean, yeah, the racing was good, but the unfortunate side was we had too many damn medics, which puts that negative tone to it. But
which is
Josh,
weird because they didn't make it ruddy, so does that make it faster?
No.
What do you think contributed to it? I don't know.
I mean, I think the rollers were a little bit different. They're a little more peakier this year, so it took a little bit more technique than just kind of bang, bang, bang like they have been the last couple of years. And I heard a couple of the racers say it was a little bit uneven on some spots. So I think, and I don't think I'm wrong, but a lot of the crashes we had were a little bit more of the back of the pack racers. I think it wasn't a lot of the ones that are battling for the championship and the skill set. So I think maybe they just got a little overwhelmed, maybe a little bit too on the throttle, and then they weren't quite ready for the little bit of the track changes. So it kind of bit a few. And I mean, it's racing. It's going to happen. It just sucks when you're at the biggest one in the field, and it's like it just kind of piled on. You know, I remember that ammo event we had a few years ago. Remember that one? Oh man, there was like 9 medic flying.
Yeah, we had to call it
that day, right? So it happens. It's part of it. And I think today was just one of those kind of gnarly days. And you know, hopefully everybody heals. I think there was a couple of femurs, which kind of sucks. So it's been the year of the femur, man. I had 5 at my race.
A dislocated hip and a broken pelvis.
Yeah. So I think tomorrow will be better. Josh Woods is stepping in to help out with ZPF. They got another dozer. They're kind of cleaning some things up. Again, it's the nature of the beast. The track can get out of hand, but also it's on the riders to ride within their means as well, right? But again, nationally, get a little hyped up.
And let's not forget it's dirt bike racing.
Exactly. It's bound to happen. It's not if, it's when, right? So I think tomorrow will be another great day. I mean, like you said, though, the racing was amazing. That last junior one was a crappy ending, but Ayrton and Bissellbacker looked like they were going to go at it. The Pro-Am was fun to watch with T-Dags and T-Ward.
The plus 50.
The plus 50. Yeah, dude, Dion. I was kind of cheering for Dion. I'm like, God, get paused. But I think Dion, he just doesn't know how to pass.
The chaos in the women's
Oh,
ladies
yeah,
race.
I know. I just actually talked to Kaylee Kerr over there.
We've all talked to Kaylee Kerr.
Oh, yeah. So a little bit of drama and some stuff was, it was a hell of a day. Oh, look at that.
Mosquito on it's not a mosquito. What is that?
I don't know. Something growing, Billy. Hey, send this video to the doctor and see what this is right here. It's a Seinfeld episode where that thing, the mole was on his neck there. Of what the hell was that one? He loved Seinfeld. Oh my God. Okay, but anyway, it was a good day. We'll have a good one tomorrow. And I mean, 30 some odd motos tomorrow.
Are you not racing?
No, I get paid to. I'll do that job, and he gets in the way. And then if I was racing, I'd end up taking too many motos for me to take more time, and then I wouldn't be up there, and I'd just be taking money from Brett Mellon. That's not very nice to do. So.
All right,
cheers,
hey, thanks
guys.
for the chat.
Anytime, cheers, guys.
All right, does a great job up there on the announcing, the interviews with the guys, so that's good. Well, Dave Bell does the announcing. He does the podium calls. Brett Lee oftentimes does as well, so I'm sure, well, normally it's because he's racing, so maybe we'll, Ryan will be doing them all week. But yeah, and the ladies, so yeah, she fell. Katrine Ferguson actually passed her and actually held on to the flag. They got into lap traffic, so it could have got really, really close. As they came through, Shelton had the pace on her, but hey man, it's racing. She fell. Kitty, as they call her, Ferguson got by and took the win, man. And the reason I'm sticking on this so much is that her podium speech was pretty heartfelt. She was fighting back tears, so that was pretty good to hear. She was up there. Her family came up and hugged her. I got the photos. I don't know if you saw that. I put up a kind of like a bit of a photo montage from that race, so you can kind of check that on her Instagram as well. But it was a pretty cool moment. Second went to Sheltima. Third went to Kaylee Kerr, caught up, and Ev made a couple passes on the last lap too. I'm not sure if it was Brandy McClarty she got by in the last one to pass up into 4th place. So that was it was a pretty wild one actually. So now it's caught up. We're almost done there. No, and I found, while we were doing that, I bumped into number 18, Hannah Cole. She has her arm, her left wrist, in a cast. She broke it last Wednesday, so that was, that really sucks. So she's here, but she's broken because she's here for this race and busted it while she was practicing. So that sucks. Yeah, and at the end of the race, I started back into that ladies one on the last lap. You could tell because there was because of the contact and the crash, there was a bit of you know, I thought I saw Donk in a cast there, a sling. Anyway, so you could tell that Ev really wanted to get up there and try to get by Kaylee on the last lap. She wasn't able to. There was too much space. I saw Ryder McNabb here. I saw him here. He's going through that, like we talked about that a bit earlier. So it's cool to see him here, though. He's the riding coach for Noah Viney, so he's having some fun during the week. I also saw Evan Stewart was here. Evan Stewart had that crash right before the Supercross Futures at Daytona. where he went down and he stopped dead and cut the handlebars in this midsection. He had to get, he's lost his spleen. So his spleen has been removed. So that's, anyway, he's ready to go back riding. It hasn't discouraged him at all. He's 18. He said he's ready to go back at it. So watch for him to get out there. What else do I have on there? That was the ladies race, sorry. I also saw Dylan Kalin is here. Kalin broke his leg at the regional race that he was in for Loretta. So he broke, hey, what's up, guys?
Big win for me today, big win.
Yeah. Does that count? What happened?
That counts. You had Davies, I had Gravel, and I won, so I got beer back. So you got 2 beers on me. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, every week we have some kind of beer bets going on, and I'm up a couple on them. So yeah, so I saw Dylan Kalin. He's here. He's kind of hanging out, helping out with some people and stuff like that he's coaching with his tracks and training thing. So he's here. Tough luck though. He wanted to make it. He said he was. I think something happened in the first moto at the regional. He was in Illinois, kind of like the home track of Chase Sexton, and he crashed. Ended up 10th or 13th or something like that. Came back in the second one and won it. Knew he had to try to win the last one, so he's passing for the lead and crashed and ended up breaking his leg. So that sucks for him. But he's here. 65, 10, 11. The 1 W and E. So he had the 1 W. I wish I should have found his bike over there, because he's got a W and an E on his bike with the number 1 on it. So that's kind of funny for young. That's John Everett Pastero. That's the older of the 2 brothers. So there's Ron making some notes over there. And the final race of the day was the 250 Junior, and that's again the stud status one that we're after here. Hole shot to Ben Misselbacher, the 61. Right behind him, Ayrton Pomeroy, the 26. We had Ben Kongmany, and we had Campbell Searle, the 45. At first, Nathan Snellgrove was up there, but I'm sure he kind of fell off the page here. But yeah, Misselbacher and Pomeroy kind of separated themselves from the rest of the guys. Bit of a gap back to the rest of the guys here. So good racing, really good racing today. But like Ryan kind of summed up too, it was the track. I mean, it got away on them at that point. You know, do you just start watering to take more time out? So anyway, whatever. That's I'm not going to say it is what it is kind of thing. But that's how it went today. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, that's right. I had no note on that. Yeah, in that 250 Junior moto to end it, a rider went down, like it was Ryan was saying. I didn't catch the number, to be honest with you, but went down in those rollers, and he was down and getting medical attention. They had the red cross flags out. Dave kind of mentioned over the announcements that they weren't happy with that. People weren't slowing down enough. So you know what they did? It was past halfway. They just said, you know, here it is. We're red flagging it. We're also waving the checkers. And that was it. That race was finished. So that's kind of how they had to end the day, on a bit of a sour note, of course. But yeah, rider safety comes first, obviously, and the rider was still down in the middle of the rollers. And yeah, I guess they deemed that they weren't slowing down enough, so they red flagged it. So Nicholas Lemire was the one. Nick Lemire, 381, ended up third behind Misselbacher and Pomeroy. And comment, I guess I don't want to beat up on the guys for the track, but Ayrton said on the thing, the track was interesting, was his comment. Let's see, yeah, like I said, let's watch it. And Tim actually said that right there, that they're gonna rip it, they're gonna water it. It's gonna be I'm sure we're gonna see some more ruts tomorrow. It's gonna start out probably a little bit wetter. Yeah, a lot of the medical situations here that I had, and I want to leave it on this story here. Barry Hetherington is normally the guy who, you know, he's out there in the dozer. He doesn't sleep a wink during the whole TransCan. Like seriously, he'll literally sleep standing up for about 5 minutes by the end of the week, where he's just trying to steal some shut eye. But he's going through. He's got MS, so he's got multiple sclerosis. You wouldn't really know what to look at him as he's going about, you know, doing his stuff here. But obviously, MS is no laughing matter. So he's had to step back a little bit from his duties here on the track and stuff like that. So, so I'm standing there, a rider comes by, a rider falls, there's Barry, and Barry looks around, Barry just jumped, look at that, there's a blast from the past, Paul Mason. But yeah, so Barry goes jumping out there, runs out into the track, grabs the kid's bike, helps him up, helps the kid up. The bike was on top of the kid actually, so he lifted the bike off the kid, you know, safety, gets that off him, moves. I turn my head, I look back, and next thing you know, Barry's on the ground, Barry's getting medical attention, so Barry's getting looked after. You know, it's like, oh my god, okay, now what's Barry, just, you know, not too long before that had told me about the situation, how he stepped back and everything. So Anyway, didn't stop him from getting out there. All of a sudden he's getting medical attention. He jumps up, the guys are still trying to help him. He looks over at one of the workers, he starts pointing out problems on a track. He's like, over there, you go over there, and he starts immediately. So there, 1 minute he's down and getting help, the next minute he's up there right back on the job, giving people trouble.
It's my birthday!
Oh, happy birthday! But yeah, so that was just a story I wanted to kind of end it on. Kudos to Barry, and good luck with everything. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool story. So tomorrow's going to be a good day again, 25 degrees Celsius. There won't be any rain tomorrow. It's going to be a sunny day. Right now they're saying a 45% chance for Friday, so we'll just have to go. We'll get through tomorrow, and we'll worry about Friday then. So thanks for watching. Thanks to Race Tech for getting behind these Big Waves walk and talks. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. We got a couple more days of these. Like I always say, it's the fastest way to get information out and get a bunch of information out. So as much as I'm not try not to put myself on camera as much as I can, but these things have kind of gone the way they've gone, and having a good time doing these. So we'll keep doing that, like I say, because when I hit the stop button, my work is done, and I can actually call it, I can relax for the rest of the day after I just post this up. So look at that, I've actually got a little spot here. I'm in a trailer, so it's awesome. But yeah, we'll do this again tomorrow night. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, and good luck to all the racers out there. We'll see you tomorrow.